Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator, and I forgot I had a little something running. We are back with Minecraft through the Android, the full release of 0.8.0. I can't hear sounds, I think it's too quiet on my end. I forgot I still have the... I need my, I've been so used to my extended hotbar that I can't not have an extended hotbar. Even as it is. Seven whatchamacalleds. 7 slots is still small for me. But whatever, we are back here. Did we ever finish up with the obsidian? Let's head down below and find out. Where's the exit? This way. There's only one obsidian spire. That should help in figuring it out. But now that I've gathered a bunch of obsidian from the floor, we'll start filling in the cobblestone. But we'll do that soon. Need to take a quick peek, make sure I didn't indeed clean it all out. Yes, I did. Hello, hi, howdy, welcome back to the stream. Is that working on obs? Yes, it is. Alright, cool. And I'm not doing good on pickaxe durability. That's alright, I guess. Howdy, Shady. Indeed, we finally have the full release of 0.8. Finally got a Wii. Did you never have a Wii before? Is it the original Wii and not the Wii U? I wonder if having a Wii U these days, modern times, 2024 and later, I wonder if a Wii U is a better investment due to additional games, since you can run old Wii stuff on the Wii U, usually. Minecraft had a Wii U port. Let's see, doop-a-doop. Come on. I see, so I already have him. Alrighty. I still have my original Wii that we got back in, I think, 2008. I think that's when we picked it up. That's the oldest records of game activity I remember seeing on there. If I cleaned out the outside, probably should have stayed on the outside. Alright, well, let's keep working on the middle point here. Well, with all the 0.8 alpha builds, I would say, does this feel new to you? But it's been a pretty short ride, I'd say. Yeah, minecarts and rails were indeed added on here. I haven't worked on any yet because I've been spending all my gold building blocks for the reactor cores. Or I guess the reactor structure. Having played Minecraft across the 360, and even so playing Minecraft into the 3DS. Is that what I called it? I don't remember. Having played both those versions, I'm already well aware of what the Wii U port is like. I'm pretty sure the Wii U port was about the same as the 360 and the PS3, if I'm remembering my history correctly. Since the 360 series finished, I haven't been looking into Legacy console much. Why do I have 3 shovels? Oh, I don't. That last slot is a ghost slot. That one's not real. It's a duplication of my slot number 4. So much darker in here without all the cobblestone. Oi. There's a mini games button disabled as of whatever update. I thought that even if the online features are not available, at least the game mode was accessible. I think that's how it was for the 360 version. Don't quote me on that. Oops. I'm hearing more stuff take fall damage. Alright, there we go. It is now noticeably darker in here. Boy, it's hard to get your eyes to define the shape of the room. I wonder how many of these I'll be able to reach. At this point, I probably should have not filled it all in, but too late. Hello! Hey, guys. There's some skelly-bums in there. If you want to play the digital version, I'm sure there's a way. There are ways these days to perform manual installs. The Wii U is an old console by now. Of course, old is relative. But in terms of software development, it's old. Hi, Skelly-bums. I know you're there. Don't mind me. You'll get to see a little bit of sunlight before I trap you in the darkness again. I'll take that. Thank you. License transfer. So the game thinks you own it. That's not what I'm referring to. Unless the process is more complicated. I'm not a big Nintendo user these days. Hi, buddy. Let's block you off. It's turning night. Do I still have my bed nearby? It's not my inventory, probably is. We shall catch some Z's soon. Oh, meant for the 360? I was talking about the Wii U. 360 I'm not sure about. Oh, well, it's probably the same. The 360 is even older. I would assume it'd be easier by now. Older software tends to be easier to manage and crack as time progresses. Of course, with newer consoles, it gets exponentially harder every time a new generation comes out. To this day, we still don't have Xbox One emulation, and we're barely getting PS4 emulation. We're getting there soon. Maybe at some point after UMP, I'll be able to have a PS4 series, but that's assuming we get far enough in the next year. I don't know what emulator, whatever one, has reached the highest point of development as of late. Alright, I'll probably finish up with the walls later, but we'll work on these sections first. I wonder how far progress has been made in terms of getting. I keep talking about this, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up, but I wonder how much progress has been made on getting native Unix applications working on Windows. The reason why I say that is I would like to have the Minecraft Pi series, Minecraft Slice of Pie, run for 5 episodes. However, I would rather not set up a whole Linux installation just for it. So I'll need to wait and see in a year or so and redefine whatever series I plan on working on. Hello, you seeing that? The green bean is after me. It's jumping for joy. Oh, there's gunpowder. Do I want the gunpowder? Part of me does. Oh no! We'll take a... You know, we'll be smart. There we go. We'll just cover that up. Okay, bye. I do have a Raspberry Pi. I do have Minecraft installed on there. We'll see. we'll need to wait and see because I don't currently have access to the Pi. It is being used for other stuff. But I do have my, what was it, Raspbian? That's what it used to be called. And then at some point they rewrote the OS or something like that. And so nowadays it's called, I think it's just Raspberry OS. But yeah, I believe Raspbian was very based on Debian. Anyways, we'll see. I might get a second card, or a second Pi, because I have another one. I don't know what model it was, though. I had or have the Pi 3, I believe. And so that's the one my installation is for. So if I utilize the SD card that has my current Raspbian, my current Raspbian installation on there, then I might swap it out. Howdy Paul, welcome back to the stream. I'd like to avoid setting up an entire virtual machine just to play Minecraft. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, and I think I wonder if I could use one of my various other devices and then get some sort of Linux going on there, or some sort of Raspbian OS. I wonder if there's a way to install it on regular desktops and not just the Pi. This is very slow filling this all in because, unlike the netherrack, I didn't just fill it in. I have to clean out all the cobblestone first. It's a rather slow process. That's a 4. Or an upside down H. It'd be upside down and backward. And hodoink. I'm still hearing the zombies on the inside. What store are you referring to? I was trying to process that question, or that statement, and I couldn't figure it out. Minecraft on one of those store work computers. I don't know which store you're referring to. Was it just something you saw? I'm already missing a heart and a half. It's all the fall damage I've been taking. Oh, I left some cobblestone here specifically to climb on. Good job, me of the past, but I'm gonna have to say no thank you, since I no longer want that cobblestone there to climb on. If I'm gonna make these properly livable, we're gonna do that in the future. Hey guys. That one, yep. One more. Everything's in multiples of 2. Or in layers of 2, I should say. We're getting low on obsidian. I don't remember how much we started with, but we're getting close to 2 stacks. Oop. It would be slightly inconvenient, but I already have a HDMI capture card. Transferring, and I also have an SD card reader, so I know how to get the world off of there. Point a camera at the mini computer. I'd rather just use my, what was it called? My cat, HD60. Anyone remember Elgato? I don't know if they're still making hardware these days. but that's what I have. It was gifted to me by one of my real-world folks who he still has an Xbox 360. So that was the capture card he used to have for recording 360 videos. And then, since I got him on the correct path of being a PC gamer, he gave me the capture card. So that's what I used during my Farlands walk to stream footage from my PS2 and my PS3 during the Farlands journey. So long as there's not any sort of, HDCP on the video output coming off the Pi, then there should be no issue capturing the content from there. Sun's going down, and with all this obsidian, it's making it feel especially dark. Alright, well, we got all the easy stuff, I think. But we shall catch some Z's. That way it's not too difficult clearing this all out. Oh wait, hold on, I need to... We're gonna take the safe way down. And hiya! Don't know how much safer that is, but... Oh well. If Minecraft is still digitally installed on the 360, then as long as you don't mess with any of the account sign-in stuff, then yeah, you could play it. It'd probably say, hey, you can't play this because it's not on your own account, though. See, that's one thing it's important. Not important. Just some Council of Farlanders shenanigans. Alright, let's see. How much more... Oh, I never filled that in. Oh yeah, because I ran out of netherrack. That's what happened. We need to make another spire, but that's for later. Facebook Marketplace. Have y'all had much success? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Have y'all had much success on Facebook Marketplace? Me, personally, I'm an eBay guy. There's that cobblestone there. It's gonna haunt me. I guess more like taunt me. We're playing prop hunt. It's doing a taunt. That was worth the fall damage. Because now it's not bothering me anymore. I'll take that, thank you. I don't know how much I would buy computer-based hardware from Facebook Marketplace. I would need either new or trusted refurbished. Some things, I will say, I do cheap out on. But dedicated PC hardware for my primary computer, that's something I will fork over the extra money to make sure it's from a highly reputable distributor. I wonder if we're going to run out of obsidian. We still have another stack and a half-ish, but I don't know how many holes are left. I think we're getting close to filling them all in up here. I have 2 sides or 3 for this central tower. Looks like 3 since this one's already... Oh, nope, there's more. But yeah, okay, I guess I'll leave that one. Can't jump off the roof from here. You only go to see it first. So for Facebook Marketplace, they don't ship it to you, you go and pick it up. Oi. And there we go. Can I Halo Reach? Does anyone know when Halo Reach came out? I can't remember. I feel like I remember it being new in what, 2011, 2012, 2010? I can't remember. Alright. This side will be cleaned up. And anoink. I wonder if all this effort getting these nether spires to look as clean and clear as possible, if this is going to be worth it. I'm not sure. I feel like after I get the spires completed, I'm never going to come back here and do anything with them. We'll see if I do. They're a good source of resources if I wanted to clean out more of the insides. So that way it's opened a lot of the unnecessary geometry. And if all that was removed, then I could turn into proper living spaces of sorts. A giant obsidian tower does not look the best though. The inside would need to be decorated with very bright blocks in order for it to not be so doom and gloomy. I think I picked up that cobblestone, it just disappeared. There's no pickup animation. You know how in Java and console as well, you see the item poof into you, you suck it up. That doesn't happen on here. Oh no, I missed a block. And I missed an item. We're gonna let that sit. Hopefully we don't run out of pickaxe durability, but I was saying yesterday, I can't remember how many uses there's left on the pickaxe once it reaches no color left on the progress bar. I wonder if Minecraft will ever have a dynamic progress bar and not set states, I guess. I don't know how many. It's probably 10 or 15 different colors and progress percentages that the bar can be. But when I say fully dynamic, I'm referring to it is continuous change of color and continuous percentage shown. Based on how it's rendered, though, that means you'd have to render percentages of pixels, and I don't know how easy that's to do. It might not be worth it if it takes an unnecessary amount of video memory. I'm sure since it's only however many pixels long, it won't be much. Well, I don't think the effect produced is going to be worth it. Just me coming from a game development standpoint. With my game developer knowledge. Alright, I think we're all done with this main area. So the last thing to do is take a look-see at the two visible sides and hope that there's enough cobblestone, or there's enough obsidian to fill in the last of the cobblestone. Oh, I don't know, that's a lot. That's a lot of cobblestone there. But at least I'm only filling in the cobblestone on the visible faces. Since there are the spires covering two of the sides, a lot of the cobblestone, oopsies, is going to stick around. Alright, so we'll go, I guess, here. This is kind of far, let me get closer. At least once this is taken care of, we'll do something fun. That's not entirely true, we're out of coal. I remember we're out of coal, which means we'd have to go collect it. Who's ready to head back into the mine? Boop. Alright, one more stack. One more stack of obsidian. We're getting close, but I have my doubts. I have my doubts about availability. Because once this side is done, I still have to do the other. And it's also becoming night, so we shall sleep very shortly. Okay, yeah, let's head down, catch some Z's now, and go from there. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's so weird to me. Why do entities have their color, or why are they lit up based on the sun direction? I don't know, that's so odd to me. No wonder why we don't see it very much. It's a weird effect. I can understand its usage, I just don't believe that it works well enough. Why don't I put the bed closer? Oh yeah, we may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. That's what happened. Oi! Cobblestone! You're bothering me. Well, I don't have the resources to clean it up. I don't feel like wasting the dirt and the time. As much as I don't like losing items, because I will say I'm a Minecraft hoarder, let no items get deleted. My primary mentality. I'd rather not take the time to get the... Uh-oh, am I gonna reach that? I'd rather not take the time to pick up the little cobblestone when I know I have plenty of it for now. Enough of the cobblestone gets pushed out, then I get to pick it up. I don't know why certain items don't get pushed out though. The check radius or distance from the center of the block that items will get pushed out isn't far enough. This isn't a Pocket Edition thing, this is also a Java thing. So I feel like it only checks maybe 75% of the block radius or 90%. So within that small percentile at the edges of the blocks, the items will not be pushed out because they're not close enough towards the center of the block to be pushed out, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm not going to reach that. Nope. We'll need a bridge over there. There's another one. Oi. We'll need to go up. We'll tackle the cobblestone on the far edges when we come down. Let's first take care of all of this. Wait, think I can pick that up? Yeah. Cool. I filled in this one face and we have less than half a stack left. I don't think we're gonna make it. That's alright, I suppose. Interesting, you can break, or you can place blocks off the edge. You see how the block beneath me is highlighted? You can place blocks, but you can't break blocks. I have to physically look at it. I think there's a bug that happens later in Pocket Edition, because I remember it. I think there's a bug later where you can break the blocks, and that ends up being an inconvenience, because I remember I had a creative world. I don't know if I still do, it's probably gone. I don't remember which one it was. But I had a creative world, and I remember trying to build on there, and I was having difficulty because as of whatever update, or alpha build, whatever version I was using, you were able to break the block without directly looking at it, if you were standing on it, looking off the edge. And so I think that got fixed later. But I do remember that bug persisting at some point, at least. Random details, random images in my mind that I remember from many years ago. want to say that would have been between 0.10 and like 0.14 whenever that bug was introduced. So we're not going to see those versions here, but we will be getting close. We'll be ending right about the beginning of 0.9. It's kind of funny how we'll be spending, or we have spent 8 versions within the alpha test builds for 0.8, only for 0.8 to have 2 updates, 0.8.0 and 0.8.1. We're going to spend much more time in the test builds than the full releases. Because after this, we're going straight to pick up 0.9 alpha build 1. That'll be, what's today, Tuesday? So Wednesday is 8.1. Thursday is going to be the first alpha build for 0.9. That's going to be rather interesting, because all the time spent playing the alpha builds just for 2 days in the full release. Oh well. I would separate versions more on the next go at this, whenever that's going to be, because I still have to get through new series before starting this. Howdy Farlands Explorer, welcome back. So I would need to, or I would be slowing down the update history. But just for a quick test, a quick update test, I'm not doing that this time around. Same thing with the 360. Yeah, I've said that with the 3DS, the 360, in fact, all of my Legacy Console and Limited Worlds, I would spend, or I would do things differently for the Definite series. Oh wait, I just mined more cobblestone than I had obsidian. Oops. Yeah. My leg. Yeah, I didn't realize I ran out of obsidian. So I guess that's the end there. Oh man, that doesn't look nice. It's only one of the sides though. I still only have one side. One side is complete, and then the other side I'm missing. Oh well. I guess this does go down into, do I want to clean out the midsection? I'm thinking I'm done working on these spires. I'm tired of them. This is day 3, and now that they're just about ready, I don't think I want to work on them anymore. Oh wait, hold on, it was down here. What I was talking about was, what if I did something with this midsection here that y'all can see? So what I would do is dig up all of the, hello, oh, they're on the other side. Teehee. So what I would do is dig up these ed sections here that go up a little bit, because this whole box right here in the middle, nothing needs to be done with this. So if I clean this out, same thing with that section right there. You can see that's another border. Howdy potato. What is your issue that I may or may not be able to provide assistance with? But yeah, I think I'm done working on the spires. They are good enough. Here, we're gonna sleep soon. Did he already make the video? Did he already skip it? Yeah. ZZZ all the way home. Oh well. Some things are just out of your control. What was the last version he was playing on? Did he go from beta 1.7.3 straight to 1.1? I think I already made a video about fixing chests in MC Edit. I don't know if I made a video, but I have a guide for it. I don't know if I published the guide in the latest toolset download, but it was already written. I was looking at the guide in terms of seeing what I had and what needed updating. Apparently, I never wrote down the guide for 1.12 to 1.13. I was kind of waiting around to see if I could get a little bit of assistance for that based on another project, but then that didn't happen, and then I forgot about it. But now it's complicated. It's a problem for future me. I want this chest to be organized. We're gonna do that real fast here. Nope. The fix for fixing void holes is coming out soon, trademark. Or not the fix, the video for that is coming out soon. That was going to be the next video I'd work on. Let's head back to the chest area, put our stuff away, then re-examine the next task. Part of that is getting coal, since I have 4 pieces. Nope. I can't remember, did you have computer good enough for all this recording and all that fun stuff? I can't remember if you said you had a high-end computer by now or not. I feel like half of my regulars don't. And I can't remember who has what. A lot of people have been recommending DaVinci Resolve. I haven't used it, but people like it because it's free. So there's step 1. There's another one. I think it was James recommended recently. I can't remember what it was called. Alright, we are looking at... My inventory's a mess. Hold on, let me move that pickaxe. That is in a terrible spot. Howdy Mega, welcome back to the stream. Can you not? Oh boy. There we go. I feel better about that. Alright, let's see. Yep, I have 4 pieces of coal, 0 torches on me. That means we absolutely need to go mining now, since I spent all my torches and did not realize that, oops, I might need those. We're gonna make a few iron pickaxes. We'll make 4 of them. That's kind of a lot, okay. Doop. Well, it's that time again. After working on those spires for a few episodes, now it's time to get back to the strip mines. Oh well. I'm kind of thinking about using up this last diamond pickaxe. Oops, there we go. But I think I'll instead use it up here. If I use that diamond pickaxe there, just to clean it out, this will allow me to keep digging. Howdy, Jim. Welcome back. I found a fair amount of diamonds in cleaning out the area down here, but the lack of torches means we're going to be digging in the dark for a while. I probably should have brought sticks with me. Too late. You wouldn't entirely lose the chests. They would be inaccessible, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, so I don't know if I finished this tunnel or not. We're just going to start here. I feel like I would have. I don't like leaving tunnels incomplete unless I know which one I'm on. But this isn't too dark. This feels slightly brighter. than what I thought it would be. You know what the simplest solution would be? Politely ask someone who knows Java, hey, can you find a automatic chess conversion tool that Beta 1.8 does? And just utilize that code for later versions? Alrighty, have fun doing mandated schoolwork. That is half a joke because I don't know whether or not you do enjoy doing mandated schoolwork or not. Most of the time I didn't, other than media class. Media class was fun. We made videos. What else did we work on? Guess that was that. Creative writing. Creative writing I enjoyed as well. I enjoyed some of my classes in school. We're now at 16 coal. That's a start, but we're gonna finish this tunnel, and then that'll be that. Hopefully I can make it all the way to the end. I wonder if there'll be any bad guys behind me. I wonder if I go all the way to the end, because it's complete. Oh, you know what? That answered my question. So we'll have a battle on our way out of here, but we will do that battle later. Yeah, we're gonna finish this tunnel. Hopefully I'll remember to light it up later. If not, then this tunnel will be lit up. Oh, there's more coal. That's why we're down here. If not, then this tunnel will be lit up when I start cleaning out all the in-between spaces. But that's going to be a while, because there's a lot of tunnels I need to work on. So it's not too bad clearing out one or two of them at a time. Well, there's a lot of tunnels covering this entire world. It's not nearly as bad as my 360 world. If y'all ever hop on there and take a look-see and see how much progress I did on the strip mine. Oh, that got to the point of being miserable. This one is a much smaller world, so it's not nearly as bad. Yeah, I probably should have brought sticks with me, that way we can craft torches on the go. I didn't think about that. Oops. My knee hit my arm. Iron! Yes, please, since I spent a bunch of iron making all these pickaxes. I'll take that, thank you. I wonder why the shadows turn gray. That's not gray, that's brown. Is it based on sky color? The entity shadows are based on sky color. Interesting. Hello, hi, howdy, welcome to the stream. What pickaxe am I on? I still have 3 after this. That means there's 1 not currently in my hotbar. Oh, hello! Light! We have light! I wonder how close to the edge we are getting. Now that I know this connects, I might walk down one of the lit up tunnels. That seems safer. That seems safer than walking down the dark tunnel. Do I need to take on all the bad guys down here? Do I play Bedrock? I'm kind of playing Bedrock right now. Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.8. Pocket Edition was discontinued as it was relabeled as Bedrock Edition way back, however many years ago. I do not play multiplayer very much. So if you're here to advertise, it's a fruitless endeavor. See, how much more? We'll never know when we get to the end until we hit the end and it's just poof, void. If that was the sun set, Yeah, the fog, the distance fog is all dark, which means it's still nighttime. Oh, you know, hold on here. Let me slap that redstone real fast. There we go. That brightened it up a little bit. It's not going to last very long. Oop, look at that blue carbon. I'll take that. Hooray. Wasn't Mega just talking about finding diamonds earlier? It's still sad, though, that I find more diamonds than gold. Diamonds are supposed to be the rarest ore, so either I'm on the wrong level, but gold seems very hard to come by. I'm not the only one who thinks that, though. Oh, coal, I need that. There's some of that black carbon, or gray, depending on how you think about it. Is coal black, or is it gray? In Minecraft, it is not completely black. Real world coal is darker than the item. Ignoring Joppa textures. I don't know, I cannot make an image in my mind of what the Joppa texture coal looks like. But I can make an image in my mind of the correct coal texture. I say correct, but I will say the original coal had sort of like a brownish tint to it. That texture I thought was interesting. And then what I also thought was interesting is the shape and tinting for coal and flint. They kind of switched. If you remember back to Endev, way back when the item concept was brand new, the old coal and gravel textures, their designs seemed like they switched to what we had for a while. Oh, is that more? Oh, that is. I need that. It's the whole reason why I'm down here. Digging in this deep, dark, scary cave. Totally not a cave, it's a mine. But, close enough. Yeah, I will say, I'm ready to see the light again. Sure, I may like chopping down trees, but I do appreciate sunlight. Oh, there's gold, I need that. Maybe I am on the wrong level. Oh, please let that be 2 different veins. I don't know. That was 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's more. 9. I don't know if that was 2 different veins or not. It felt like it was. This very well could be 2 different chunks. Or, you know, I don't know. I'm digging around because gold only goes up to 9 from what I remember. I don't know why gold only generated up to 9 when iron, I think it's iron and diamonds generate up to 10 in a vein. That was another random fact I learned from, it was probably, no, maybe not. The video I was going to say it was Seth Bling's, like 100 things you didn't know about Minecraft. It's an old video. I'm talking release 1.0 or something like that. Or like 100 bugs. Ah, we made it! Hooray! Party potato. Light! We're just going to open this up a little bit more. I'm thinking about making a pathway all back here, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna walk down one of the bright tunnels. Y'all don't need to see me stepping in the dark. So I don't know when we'll light it up, but that'll be in the future. Probably. Eventually it'll be nice and bright. Cannot guarantee when. To think that I have to dig out these tunnels for each of them. Oh, booey. Ah, we made it. Oh wait, new video. Yep, new video. Griffin makes new video. Too bad I'm doing my own stream. Yeah, 10 minutes. Alright, let's see. We are looking at 16 gold. That's a happy number. I can cook that up with 2 pieces of coal and none left over. Well, it's turning daytime, so I guess I'm popping out of the mines at a good time. What does that mean? It took 16 minutes? I don't know what time of day I went down there. Let's see, we only have 62 coal. That's not enough to fund my adventures, but it's enough to make torches, and so we'll head back down and gather more with light. But first, now that we are up here, you know what? Hold on. Did I ever finish checking the furnaces? I don't know if I left stuff in here or not. I can't remember. I forgot that I built the blacksmith area. That button doesn't work. I might have cleaned these all out. I would have put it in the top right on the other side. If I had anything cooking, it would have been left in there. I guess not. Alright, good job being the past, making sure your furnaces are empty. Alright, we have 1, 2.5 pickaxes left. That's an alright amount. But yeah, let's cook up all the gold real fast. Let me grab, let's put those 2 away. Then, whoop. Let's grab a stack of sticks. That's not nearly enough. Let's see, what type of wood should I use? We kind of have a lot of spruce right now, but oak is also generic. Oh wait, we have a bunch of planks here. I'll take all of these, turn them into sticks. There we go. Torches are not in that chest, or that slot. Here we are. Hiccup. Yeah, you can't hold down the button and let it automatically craft. You have to press every single time. Oi. Okay, well, either way, not important. You have some more diamonds. I'm kind of thinking about making another diamond pickaxe. My current iron ones, plus 1 diamond pickaxe. That'll last me a while. That one's done. Hope you know what that means. Time to grab 2 more sticks. Since I acquired some diamonds, maybe that's what I'll do. I will only spend up to half of my diamonds that I acquire per trip. That way I'm not going crazy with spending diamonds on pickaxes again. So because I acquired 6, that's a nice happy number because it's divisible by 3. 1 pickaxe. The other 3 diamonds are profit. Are we on this chest? Oh, next one. I forget which chest I'm on. You know what? I didn't think about this. In the future, the far future, when we get redstone stuff, so comparators and the dust and all that fun jazz, in the far future, if I really wanted, what I could do is hook up these chests using comparators to redstone lamps. And so if I wire it in a certain way, I'll be able to measure how much the chests are full. Because if this one's full, then this one's gonna light up probably 2. So that way I'd have this one wired to a lamp here and a lamp here. So then this one would be the lamp here and so on. It'd be the one next to it and above it. So what that would do is that would measure to, or that would round down to the nearest half chest. because each chest would be divisible by 2, so I'd need to measure it twice. Anyways, so what that would do is measure to the nearest half chest which one is full. I've never done that before, but I like it. I should do that on UMP. The problem is I have warehouses on UMP. I don't have a chest wall. I can't wire that in my warehouse. It doesn't work like that. However, that is interesting concept. And there's a green bean down there. Here, let me grab another pickaxe. That's not the pickaxe. There you go. And then we'll grab these torches. We're not going to travel too far. I'll light up this tunnel later. I just want enough to make sure that nothing bad pops out. And I will say I kind of want his gunpowder. Bye. Alright, boop. That zombie doesn't see me. Nope, keep walking. Okay, well, back to digging because we need more coal. But now we have torches. Hooray! Up and down, up and down. If you look at the series as a whole, it has long periods of slowness, then it starts picking up, then long periods of good entertainment. And then it goes back down again and all that stuff. Oh, hold up, there's iron. I didn't mean to look up. I've said plenty of times before, players, it takes a lot of effort from a game developer standpoint to make the player look up if you want them to look up. And I still think that's interesting to me. It makes sense. Yeah, players naturally will not look up. They're used to looking around. So that's left and right relative to their current position. I'll need to go back through the Valve developer commentaries one of these days. I don't know when. I'm still playing through Half-Life, the Half-Life VR mods. I haven't finished episode 1 yet. I'm 75% complete. I think I need to finish my current chapter, and then there's one more chapter after this. And I think that last chapter is also just shuttling the civilians to the train. I think that's what the entire chapter is. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've played episode 1. The last time I played episode 1 was on the PS3 during my Farlands journey, so that was 22. Hello. That was 2022. Alright, hold on, excuse me. I'll take that gravel. Don't know what I'll use it for, but I'll take it. So this is a little close to a hazard zone. And let me out of the cave. Thank you. I keep calling this a cave, but it's not a cave. Oh, this is very close to the previous area. There's another green bean. We're gonna leave him down there. One stream? Well, you're in luck if you like Minecraft Pocket Edition. This is an entire Pocket Edition series where I slowly update over time. Today's version is 0.8.0. And I'll need to swap pickaxes. That one a diamond, set that one to unused. That will clean up the unnecessary duplicated slot down there. Not a lot of people play old Pocket Edition these days because of the required setup. Oh, I need to swap out this shovel as well. Takes effort trying to keep your hotbar clean. .11.4. Interesting. I know Old Pocket Edition is still popular and whatnot, but not a lot of people publicly play it. Rank. What devices are you using for? I wonder if Old Pocket Edition even still natively runs on modern Android versions. Delivery today? What? I was expecting a shipment tomorrow. I guess it's coming early. Uh-oh, dropping frames. 1.2% dropped frames. That's a little bit of sadness. Hello. Hi, Mr. Greenbean. How's it going? Jailbroken iPhone 5. I see. Yeah, old iOS users. Whoops, almost that arrow almost hit me. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, very old iPhones. I can understand being easy to get stuff on these days. I was making a point earlier how old consoles and other pieces of hardware, I'll say as well, tend to be easier to crack as time progresses. How'd you get an old version? I would say private download, but it's hosted on archive.org, which makes it publicly available. You could check the Minecraft wiki to see if it has a direct link for the Android versions. I don't know if they all are on there, but it should. I think some of them at least. But yeah, check the Minecraft wiki. See if there's a download available. Those are added at some point. I usually scour the wiki for information, not for downloads, because I have other sources to get downloads from. And annoying. Alright, so oopsies, yeah, back to work. Away we go. I wonder how much farther we have till the end of the world. If I measure torches, I guess. No, because I had to place torches in the other tunnel. Never mind. I cannot use torches to average the distance, unless after this tunnel I pay attention to exactly how many torches I place. Oh well. I'll do that later. I don't know how much coal I need. Ideally, it would be nice if I had 9 stacks of coal. That would refuel all my furnaces. I don't think we're collecting 9 stacks. That would take a while. I'm pretty sure at some point, you need to check the versions, but at some point you will have OS incompatibilities depending on the game version. You would need to, I don't know if it's listed on the Minecraft wiki, but it would be useful if it was, where each version had a targeted OS supported versions. Add a potato. Did you complete your work? That was rather fast. Because we still have another 50-ish minutes, 55 minutes to go. Or did your return just ask your question? Some questions are easier to think of at the time, as opposed to waiting until later. Scary dark tunnel, but I know there's plenty of torches next to me. Possible to make the ownership of a Google Doc anonymous. It's supposed to be. I don't know what the sharing options are, but I've looked at some of the stuff. I don't know about Google Doc, but I know Google folders. I've shared them before. I'm pretty sure all of my stuff has shown to be owner hidden. I feel like it's like that for default. I don't know about individual files, but most of my folders have said that. Unless it doesn't, and that's only because when I checked them not signed in to any other Google account, that's why it showed owner hidden. Otherwise, I do not know. That's always been something that I've never found that I've had control over. Pocket Mine, Pocket Mine. I kind of remember that. The name sounds familiar from, 10 years ago. Doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doop. Oopsies. That's not the unfull screen button. Any particular reason for 0.11? Is that just because you wanted it? You didn't want the 0.12 changes? They do show an owner, then I think that means it shows the owner when signed in, and that's why it says owner hidden when I open signed out. Okay, so that's half useful. 0.11 favorite version. I can understand. I think that was a pretty good Pocket Edition time. A lot of the amenities after Infinite Worlds in 0.9 have been added. Weather wasn't added until 0.12. Interesting. I feel like someone already told me that during the series and I've forgotten. Because I remember asking before, or mentioning before, that there's been no weather on this world. You'd have to look online, look on any sort of like Google forums or whatever, seeing if other people have found ways to hide ownership. Because my current knowledge is it will not show owner when not signed out. But if they're coming from YouTube, they are likely signed in by default because they have their Google account for YouTube. So there's probably more people signed in than not these days. However, would you want to include all of the fancy formatting stuff in terms of, like, are you only going to have text, or will there be text formatting and media and stuff like that? Death messages. There are no death messages before 0.11? If you have plain text, what you could do in the document is make a paste bin. Do that as a guest and anonymous user on there. I don't know how I haven't made a paste bin before, but I've seen enough of those. Otherwise, let's see, are there any other online mass text sharing I could think of? Oh, end of the line. Kinda. End of the world. Alright, let's light this up a little bit more. Pushing back the darkness, keeping the bad guys away. I don't think there's any other text-based services that instantly pop to mind that would be useful for this document. Oh, that's iron. I'm sure there are plenty out there, but none other that I can recall. You could have someone else host it for you, and then as long as you have edit access, you could post your stuff on there. Whoever would be willing to have that. Oops. Fully working guests. The ghasts were around. The mob itself, the entity, was available in 0.11. It's pretty interesting. I never got too much into the hidden features side of Pocket Edition. I know there's stuff like the camera, and then of course there was the old features like the nether reactor core after it was disabled, and the glowing obsidian and all that. Stacking 5, I guess is good enough for now. Yeah, I never got around to features like that. I used to use Pocket Inventor. That was a tool I remember using for a little while. I don't know if I had a dedicated world or not for cheat-based stuff, or if I used it for small things, but I remember that was a tool I used. What is this? Howdy, welcome to the stream. This is Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.8.0. Oh, that's what you use, Coolio. Yeah, I used to play Pocket Edition on Android. I had it available on iOS, but I really only had a couple of worlds that were exclusive on there, but I ended up converting those over to either modern Bedrock or move them to another device. Oh good, that's divisible by 8. So we'll cook up the gold later. Oh, I know what I could do. Now that I have enough gold, again, I could start using it for... I could start making preparations for another reactor. That'll be at the underground one. Alright, let's see. As long as you have... Well, it takes some setup, I will say, but it is possible to play old versions on various devices. I'm using an Android emulator since it would have been too much effort getting any of my old physical hardware to run it. Nope. How do you have a timer? Are you using any sort of custom server software on there? I feel like you shared a little bit, and it's already slipped my mind. I need that or that. Coal, we'll keep the coal on us because we'll need to refuel the furnaces. Let's fill in, and we'll add the chests. Add items to the chests. Is this old Minecraft PE? Indeed, this is old Minecraft PE. We're playing Pocket Edition 0.8.0 today. The duality of YouTube. Yesterday was such a quiet day. There's only like one new person. Seems like a lot of activity today. Custom fork of Pocket Mine, I see. Then yeah, I think you did share. I remember you saying Pocket Mine. Oop. I forgot I still had the redstone on me. Well, looks like we're getting a lot of dirt again after I filled in that hole. After I filled in that entire area, bringing up 3 or 4 blocks. Looks like I have a massive collection of dirt. I don't know what I'll use the dirt for, but oh well. At least I have the chest space for when I figure out what I want to do with it. Did they have public servers going on in 0.12? I remember that's when the official Bedrock, or the official dedicated server was around. I thought it was 0.12. Because that's also when the Windows 10 edition was available, and they added supports for controllers and keyboards and mouse. Platform unification began right around then. Only sleep at night. How much longer until night? Is it night now? There we go. When the sun reaches the horizon. Okay, so that iron is cooking for a little bit. The gold might be done. There's only 8 of it. But that'll be enough to prepare the last block. And a doink. So we'll be needing an area 17 by 17 by, I think it's 35. Oh, we have a lot of iron so far. One more piece, then I'll be able to throw in the last coal. Let's grab one more. Oh, I have another. I didn't realize I had 21 in addition to this. Yeah, we're finally doing better on coal. So it turns out the solution to my problem wasn't expand the current strip mine, it was make more tunnels. So I guess now I know that for the future. There we go, now I can toss, oopsies. Up, there we go, now I can toss all the coal in there. Alright, we need, gonna turn the iron into blocks. Not too many though, this is mainly for storage reasons. I'll make 5, that'll be good enough. That way I only have to dedicate one slot to them. So now we have 1 diamond pickaxe plus that. Yeah, we'll head down. Head back into the mines. I have a plan. I have this image in my mind. I'll need to find a good place to work on it. I think I might do it over in this left corner. If this is where I think it is. But if I want to keep track of which corner is this left corner, I'm not going to turn the camera. That way the direction will always be top left where I'm facing. Is Hypixel still around these days? I can't remember if it was Hypixel or if it was another big minicame server that is no longer available, or they downsized or something like that. Okay, so top left, that's this corner. So we'll need to clear out a lot of space around here. We'll need to free up about 35 blocks. 5. If this is currently level 5, no, it's 4 because it's 0 to 4. Too much effort, so that's 5. We'll do Mineplex. It might have been Myplex. Is the hive still around? I remember the hive being a big one. We'll have, I guess, 10 blocks from the side. So this is 1, 2. Oh wait, I won't get to choose. So that's like here. Let's see if we can find a 3 by 3 hole farther down than this. The hive is now bedrock only. I see. That might have been what I was thinking. Ah, so close. I don't know if I'll get lucky enough to find a 3 by 3 bedrock hole in the 3rd layer. Because anything after this first one is a little bit of a struggle. Oop. Ah, so close. If these 2 blocks weren't here, this would have been a great spot. Bye. And now we're down to the last, I almost said last shovel, the last pickaxe. Oop. So close. Oh well. If I can't find one in this general area, then I'll give up and just build it. I'm trying to drop this down by 2 whole blocks, but it looks like I might only be able to drop it by 1 for now. Yeah, my tool set does indeed include MC edit 1.5.6.0 for the Anvil format, 1.2 to 1.12. A lot of servers finally moved past 1.8. You gotta think that 1.9 came out 8 years ago, 8.5 years ago-ish. It would make sense to move on by now. Okay, yeah. We're not gonna find two whole spots, so we'll only do one. Maybe here. Alright, well, let's start clearing out this area. I need... So hold on, if this is 3x3... Here, let me not mark the edges. Or not mark the corners, I should say. So that's 2. Nope. Stop jumping. Auto jump. Leave me alone. Alright, there we go. So this is going to be our midpoint, which means it's 17 by 17. 40 by 14. 7. So this is block 1, 2, 7. That puts the edge there. And then on this side, this is 1. That puts the edge here. I'm just marking out this spot. I don't know if I'll leave the cobblestone or not, but we're going to leave this here for now. I don't think there's a way to fix ocean monuments overriding chunks other than by physically replacing the chunks again. 1, 2, 6, 7 block. This should be all on the outside. I'd like to hope. Oh, no, not there. 3 minutes or more. And now it's from 1.6. So 1.6 is when they started adding the chunk timer stuff. So say, you know, a crazy person decides to skip 1.6 and go from 1.5 to 1.8. Every chunk could potentially be affected. That'd be interesting. Alright, so 1, 2, block right here. Oops. But wait, there's more. I'll probably start digging out the stone here just to get a refund and expose some more of the cobblestone. Alright, so let's see. How many blocks do we have? There should be 6 between each of these edges. Oopsies, let's not place that. So that's 6 there. And there. Oops, this one was 1 extra. Are biomes you're referring to, or the biome changes you're referring to, affect the entire y-axis of any specific block? Is that how biomes still worked back then? Yes, I guess it just was that one side. Alright, back to digging. I am indeed preparing. I don't know how long it'll take for us to get a void hole, but we're going to clean out this area now. That's fine with being distracted from the content. I've said before, most of my streams, you don't need to watch. It's fine to just have listening to in the background. Paint images into the grass. Yeah, that probably is still designating the biome color codes for the specific areas. Interesting stuff. I'm not sure how easy it will be to go up. I probably should have left the floor flat, but I wanted to clean out the bottom first because I'll need to solve the issue of how to go up anyway. So one thing at a time. And let's clean out the dirt. I don't need the dirt here. Let's see, what time is it? 1:26. We have another 35-ish minutes for today. I'm getting hungry though. Sounds like a good test, because I never learned which version it was where it started checking the inhabited time to prevent monuments. I just knew that if you play through all the main releases, then it didn't happen. I checked multiple locations on UMP, and the ones where they would have spawned didn't, which meant that my time playing 1.7 at least solved that. Dude, come on, auto jump. Leave me alone. Oi. Once I clean out the roof, it'll be a little easier to navigate, though. Not by much, but anything that makes it easier is a benefit. Maybe I should start putting torches back. It's kind of dark in here. Do you already know where the ocean monuments spawn? Oop. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, how big of a blank space area are you having on your 5x5 challenge world? I feel like if you told me, it'd slip my mind. Alright, let's see. At this point, I'm pretty convinced I'm not missing out on any of the important ores down here. I'd rather clear the area to be safe. Hello, hi, howdy to you as well. Most of the plugins are gone because this is old software you're working with. Was it 9 years? 2015? Or was this 2014? No, I think it was 2015. Whenever 0.11 came out. I want to say it was early 2015. Don't quote me on that, I don't remember. Well, either way, yeah, a lot of old stuff. You'd have to look on YouTube, find old links, and see if they provide, or if they provide old links, then that way, if the link is dead, you could check the Wayback Machine. Okay, so that redstone's outside the perimeter. I'm not concerned with it. Nope. The reason why I was thinking back to 2015 was because Windows 10 0.12 came out later that year, because that's when Windows 10 released. Everyone remember when Windows 10 was new? It's turning 10 next year. Yep. That's a hole I'm not going to get myself trapped in. I don't remember a long gap. I think part of that comes down to big version differences. It feels like a lot more time passes between major versions. That's one of the psychological aspects of it. For example, take Java beta 1.7.3 and beta 1.8. How much time released between those versions? I think it was like 3 months. Yet they are totally different gameplay experiences. I think beta 1.7 was June, and then 1.8 was September. Yeah, it is very dark down here. I'm not too concerned with the torches because I'll need to clean them up anyway. Plus, this is Bedrock. Nothing can spawn on Bedrock. At least that's how it is in Java. Cannot confirm with Pocket Edition. Unless you know. It's been a while since I've been scamping around in the Bedrock fields. If I didn't have auto jump, this would be a lot easier. Boy, I know I keep complaining about auto jump. I'm starting to complain more about auto jump than smooth lighting. Smooth lighting sure bothers me, but auto jump frustrates me. Alright. Well, let's get ourselves out of there. So that's the hole we are working with. So the easy part's done. What's the hard part? Now I gotta clean up everything above it. Which is why I probably should have kept the floor flat, but I still need to solve my issue anyway. Well, one thing at a time for the next 25 plus minutes. Oop. I feel like now I'm gonna end up losing cobblestone in here. But we'll see how far up we go before I say, well, that's a wrap. Was there some sort of like kids food commercials that used to advertise chicken wraps? Does anyone remember that? I don't know what food it was, or I don't know what company. I just feel like I remember chicken wraps for some reason. Let's see, that's one's important. Doo-doop. It's just Griffin's new video. Brazil's enjoying their time communicating on Minecraft since they can't on Twitter anymore. That's not true, but... Oh! Oopsies. There we go. Alright, I didn't realize that was a inescapable area without carving out more stone. I'm trying to avoid those. That's why some of the stone I'm leaving behind. Take that red dust. I wonder how many people remember redstone being called red dust. I don't know how many people who played Alpha 1.0 still play Minecraft today. I wonder... So, there's a way to check like sales and stuff, Minecraft sales, account purchases, all that stuff. Is there a way to check account age? Like, can we politely ask Mojang, say, hey, can you give us the average age of all these accounts? Because if they know how many accounts there are across all the platforms, can they check the account age across all the platforms? What is even happening? I'm digging a hole at the bottom of the world. Bottom of a Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.8.0 world. But yeah, I wonder if Minecraft ever shared statistics for account age. I wonder. I might need to ask some higher up people. What's the point? I'm digging a hole because I have a big plan to create another spire down here that has been graciously donated to me since I'm the one making the videos. So I'm clearing out the space because I don't want ores getting deleted. The stone I'm not too concerned about, but we're at the bottom of the world. There could be diamonds around here, there could be gold or iron. Look, there's some redstone. I don't want that to be deleted. So I'm carving out as much as I can first. I know once I get at least to level 16, then I won't be losing any diamonds. But I need gold, since these nether reactors are expensive if you don't get a refund on the blocks. Oops. Yeah, I now regret clearing out the floor before clearing out the ceiling. Why am I doing it on an Android? Because that's the most effective way to play old Minecraft Pocket Edition versions. I can't play Pocket Edition on native Windows. Our technology isn't that advanced yet. I think. Maybe, I wouldn't be surprised, but there might be a way to play native Android projects on Linux, since that architecture is nearly the same. Why do you want to play Pocket Edition? Because that's the point of the series. I'm upgrading through every version of Pocket Edition. I'm not one of the normies who play Minecraft Java or Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. Nah, let's go old school. 2013. What did I call the series? Minecraft Through the Android. That's what the series is called. We're on episode 27. 27 episodes already. By Friday, it will be a whole month's worth of versions. A whole month's worth of streams. One stream a day. One version a day. Even though I only stream 5 days a week, so that's not adding up to real world time. But it'd be 60 hours worth of content, I think. I don't know if I cut any of my Android streams short. I can't remember. Feel free to keep asking questions. Questions keep the conversation going. On Friday, we will not, well, we'll have the alpha build 2 for 0.9 on Friday, because Thursday should be the build 1. This month has Friday the 13th. September, Friday the 13th. I feel like it's been only a few years since September had Friday the 13th. I'm trying to think back. Friday the 13th is a moderately common occurrence because there's 12 months in a year. There's 12 months in a year and 7 days in a week. The chances of Friday the 13th is pretty high. I don't know if there's one month that has it every year, but since days move across the week one day at a time every year, if that makes sense. Every day lands on the next day of the week, the next year. Except for leap years. Leap years have plus 2 days that every day moves. And so, eventually, the cycle comes around that given enough time, every month we'll have a Friday the 13th over the span of how many years? I think there might be at least one per year as well, but don't quote me on that since I don't know. You'd have to look at the span of 14 years to absolutely verify, I think. Do you have any sort of authentication on your server? Was February and March the two linked months? Because I didn't talk about it, but I was thinking that certain times, if the day falls on, or if a date falls on a day of the week for 1 month, then the next one will be the same. It probably was leap year February's because that's 28 days. So that's 7 times 4. So that's why it adds up. Hooray! Modern calendars. Do we use the Gregorian calendar? Is that what we use these days? I feel like it's not, but the calendar we use is based on that. Or was it the Julian calendar? We talked about this on stream before, a long time ago, back in InfDev Plus or UMP. I remember having this conversation before, and I forgot what calendar we use these days. 1.5 directly into 1.8 causes monuments to appear. Alright. You did wait around for 3 minutes. I cannot connect a mouse and keyboard to an Android these days because this is before keyboard and mouse support. This is 0.8. Keyboard and mouse support on Android was added 0.12. I'm not there yet. Okay, so we do use Gregorian. That's what I was thinking. I just remember hearing of the Julian calendar, and I couldn't remember if that one was obsolete. Did you ever look at the chunks themselves? The chunk data in 1.5.2 versus 1.6.4? Like open it up in NBT Explorer and see if what other flags are in there? I don't know. I don't know if we have any Fire TV versions archived. I'm trying to think back. I think we do. I think it's Apple TV we don't have anything of. I'm not surprised it's Apple. But I think we have certain Fire TV versions because it's close enough to the Kindle Fire version. I know a lot of them are lost, but I want to say it was Apple TV that we have nothing archived. I can't remember off the top of my head. Minecraft archival is such a massive project. You'd have to dedicate years to memorizing all the little nuances, and even so, there's a discovery every year, it feels like, for new information about old versions, or new versions directly. Did get found recently. Was it because one of the big tubers posted a video about you can't play this version of Minecraft? And so because that video skyrocketed in popularity, other people started searching, and so we were able to expand our reach for who we contacted. Because that was probably the version I was thinking of, and I remember seeing a video recommended to me. I didn't watch it, I wasn't feeling it. But I remember seeing that video recommended, and I thought it was new. And I was indeed correct. Same thing happened with the Herobrine streams. The old, what was it, Brocraft? Herobrine Alpha 1.0.17 streams. I wonder if the person who had them ever re-uploaded them to archive.org, not to YouTube, because YouTube compresses everything, and so for the best quality, you'd have to get his recording of it. I don't know if he did or not, because when I last looked, I could only find YouTube re-downloads, which is double compression because it's the first stream, downloaded, re-uploaded, then downloaded again. And so all that stuff. Anyways, yeah, point being, going all the way back to the control support is indeed 0.12, and we're not there yet. That's a very long explanation. I tend to share random details that are related. You have to be in the chunk. I'm not surprised, that would make sense. I thought it was close enough, though. Spend 3 minutes in each chunk. You'd have to look at the data for it, because I thought it was close enough. And look, you see this gold? I need this gold. This is why I didn't want to just plop down the Nether Spire and poof, get all this gold deleted. Because this is more valuable than diamonds right now because of its rarity. Of course, is value based on rarity? Stuff only has value if you give it value. That's a concept for philosophers. There we go. Philosophical thinking. Want that sort of content, you should totally check out the Nullatrum archive. I don't know what Fire TV versions, but if you check back on my stream tomorrow, if you remind me, I can get back to you with if we have any Fire TV 0.11 versions. I can't guarantee it, but I know we do have some archived. You know what, here's what I'll do. I'll put down a torch on each of these for now. And this is bright enough of an area. There you go. And because they're all in one location, I don't need to worry too much. Oh, was that coal? I think so. I need that. This is such a chaotic way to clean out the space up here, but based on only where I have physical reach, that's just how it goes. I want to clean out as much space as possible before I do some sort of scaffolding or ledge or walkway that allows me to reach higher. What I could do if I wanted is just build a cobblestone platform several blocks above this. And then that way, with it being completely flat, I could carve out the space above it evenly. That'll be later. That'll be after I get this going. Alright, oh, but wait, there's more. Excuse me. I need to not lose track of my mouse. It likes drifting off to one of my other monitors. Okay, so yeah, it does lock to the center of the screen. Or I guess lock the previous position. The inhabited time isn't changing. Are you using 1.6.4 directly? And there's no difference in there? Oh, dig. There you go. If you're saying the inhabited time isn't changing, then yeah, that's what I was asking, if there was no difference compared to any other chunk. Man, this pickaxe really is getting low. Oi. Oh, it's stuck at 0? Is that the... Did you save and quit the world? Or did you open the chunk while it was still loaded? I'll take all this, thank you. Okay, so yeah, you did save and quit, and if it's still not changing, I don't know what to tell you then. If it's not inhabited time, it could be any other flag. Any other sort of data saved within the chunk. If you spend a good long while in that chunk or in that area, you can just try to load up the world 1.8. See what happens. Jump, jump, big jump. How much longer till lunch? About 10 minutes. How much progress have we made on clearing out this area? An alright amount, I guess. I almost feel like the pickaxe is gonna go poof. Oh well. Already planning the monument. Planning the monument, when was that? 2014, 1.8 came out. And then 2013, a year after. That's not unreasonable. Where did you get your initial 1.6 value from? Or not 1.6 value, where did you get the initial 1.6 version that it was affected in? Or that 1.6 fixed it? Because if there's no confirmation that's 1.6, maybe it was 1.7. This is just speculation. Yeah, where'd you get the information that 1.6 fixed the... Or 1.6 is when it starts preventing the monuments from spawning. There you go. Hopefully that was clear. Discontinued features, dangerous versions. Interesting. I would hope that would be reliable. More reliable than the regular Minecraft wiki. Interesting. I kind of want to clear this out. The little stone, the little stone. It was not listed anywhere. Maybe it was removed for being wrong. Who knows? I don't know how frequently the wiki is updated. I'm not on there enough to check the history or the recent activity on there. So I don't know. I haven't tested to this scale myself, so I'm not able to provide much help. I still never set up the Zelanator speculation picture. Later. Hiccup. Jump around. Oh, there's some cobblestone. Oh, my inventory is really filling up. I didn't realize. Oops. History section of the regular wiki. Oh, I see. I cannot confirm how accurate that is then. It's been wrong before, but ever since moving to the new host, it has been better. Alright, what do we have? So yeah, we still have space for dirt. This might be where we leave the area just due to running out of inventory space. If inhabited time isn't changing and you're absolutely confident that is the chunk, then I do not know. You could see if the value changes in 1.7 if you do not load up the world, and 1.8 just to see if any other event occurs. It's still nighttime, right? I think so. Ah, I left with an odd number of torches. My fault. We'll need to find a place to plop one down. How about we go visit the spires? I still have over 3.5 stacks. Maybe I should use these up. Start plopping them down. Good thing comments are editable. Unfortunately, you cannot react with a big edited message, big edited emote on there, as I very much enjoy doing. That is ominous, seeing it right at the edge of the fog there. Well, either way, let's go plop down this torch somewhere. I'm looking forward to when I don't spend gold on nether spires anymore and I can focus on minecarts, because I will say there's a lot of walking. Now the time is updated. It's 3 minutes and ticks. 20 ticks a second, so 3 times 60 times 20. I think. Let's try not to get rid of the snow. I normally clean up snow, but when we're limited on the resource, I'd rather not blatantly get rid of it for no good reason. Alright, close enough. Back we go. Maybe chunks are updated asynchronously because it would be too much of a performance thing if every chunk was updated quickly at one time. I don't know, maybe there's an efficient way to update one value for all the chunks every single tick. However, that seems performance heavy to me. Usually, performing an action every single tick, or even every single game frame as well, that tends to be rather a slow process. Did I just waste my iron? Did I just lose all that iron because oh no, it dropped it. Okay. I was going to be mad if I lost all that iron just because I brought it out of the furnace. Why let me pull it out of the furnace if it's, not important. Oops, don't put dirt in there. Oh, I should have visited the cobblestone chest. We'll do that next. Not a lot of time left of the day though, so we'll be doing that soon. So I cook all that up. Where's my gold? 15. I needed one more. I could put the coal away, probably, and the iron. Yeah, so there's not much left of today, so my plan is to head over to the chest wall, put away the goods, then come back here, and that'll be it. Oh, another stream hiccup. We're at 1% dropped. 4,362. Yeah, if y'all have any final thoughts, start saying them now. Potato, hopefully you can get through your test quickly. And looks like we're about to be on to the next chest after this one's filled up. No new monument. Hooray for 1.6. Cool. So 1.7 isn't important enough. Oops. Wait, where is that? Oh, that's the E button. That makes sense. That's where my E touch input is positioned. Oh, wait, nope, let's not do that. Let's do the full stacks first. Oops, that was a right click. This is so slow. At least on the 3DS version, you had the button to quick move. Sure, quick move wasn't as good as it could have been, but with the quick move option, you could select entire stacks and move them over. Oopsies. Can't do that on here. But yeah, if y'all have any final thoughts, start saying them now as I head back. During the day, I'm not going to bother sleeping. And then that'll be it for today. So tomorrow we'll be back on 0.8.1. Tomorrow is Wednesday. A little thrown off because Monday was a holiday. So tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday we'll be starting on 0.9 features. Hooray! Yep, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.